Meghan honors to her NAACP Image Awards dress designer and leader John Lewis. She hadn't really stepped out like this in a while, designer Christopher John Rogers said of the Duchess of Sussex's appearance on Saturday. Meghan's first appearance of the year at the NAACP Image Awards resulted in a true Hollywood moment with the help of a black designer. New York-based designer Christopher John Rogers was behind the flowing one-shoulder blue gown that the Duchess of Sussex wore to accept the President's Award in recognition of special achievement and distinguished public service alongside her husband, Prince Harry. Rogers spoke with Vogue about how the stunning look came to be, starting with an email from Meghan about a month ago asking if he wanted to collaborate with her. It wasn't long before they jumped on a virtual call to talk more. I was immediately struck by her warmth and just her overall demeanor, her sense of ease and confidence within herself, Rogers said. We quickly touched on this idea of a reveal. She hadn't really stepped out like this in a while. The final look was an ombre gown with a chiffon bust overlay, thigh-high side slit and dramatic 2-foot train. It is always really exciting being able to use color, and lots of different shades of the same color, to create some sort of graphicism, which is signature to me, the designer explained. It's something that feels fresh and right for now. Meghan completed the look with side-swept hair, a smoky eye and Aquarius Celeste sandals. She accessorized her look with a gold cuff bracelet featuring diamonds and blue stones that previously belonged to Prince Harry's mother, Princess Diana. Meghan has worn the piece on many occasions, including during her fall 2018 tour to Australia and at the launch of her clothing collection. Prince Harry also chose a black designer for the NAACP Image Awards, sporting a tux by Oswald Boten. Through the couple's Markle Foundation, which they launched in 2020, Harry and Meghan have supported efforts to tackle the pandemic and focused their attention on the Black Lives Matter movement and fighting for racial justice. During the couple's speech, Harry thanked the black community for welcoming me so warmly, while Meghan, who brought her mom Doria Ragland to the award show, said she couldn't be prouder. In her first public appearance of 2022, the Duchess of Sussex spoke movingly about Black America and the civil rights movement. Meghan's first public appearance of 2022 was a glamorous and meaningful one. Alongside her husband Prince Harry, she accepted the NAACP President's Award at the 53rd Annual NAACP Image Awards on Saturday evening. Meghan began her remarks, "It's inspiring to think about the legacy of the Image Awards, which began shortly after the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965 were passed into law. Today, we can continue that legacy by re-establishing federal voting protections in our country and fulfilling the work of civil rights giants, like the late John Lewis. We are so deeply humbled to be here in the company of so many illustrious awardees." The NAACP Image Awards began in 1967, and John Lewis, an activist and member of the U.S. House of Representatives, had a long history with the civil rights organization. In 2002, Lewis received the Spingarn Medal for his work as a public servant, protector of civil and human rights, community leader and inspirer of youth, and in 2020, he received the NAACP's Chairman's Award. Lewis helped organize the 1963 March on Washington and represented Georgia's 5th Congressional District in the House of Representatives from 1987 until his death in 2020. When he passed away, NAACP President Derrick Johnson said, "A national treasure and a civil rights legend for the ages. He used every waking moment of his 80 years to push this country toward more representative democracy and left behind a remarkable model. It is up to us to pick up his mantle and carry on, and we urge the entire nation to join us." In her speech at the NAACP Awards, Meghan Markle spoke about working towards justice in America and following Lewis's example. "We moved to California, my home state, shortly before the murder of George Floyd. For Black America, those 9 minutes and 29 seconds transcended time, invoking centuries of our unhealed wounds," she said. In the months that followed, as my husband and I spoke with the civil rights community, we committed ourselves and our organization, Markle, to illuminating those who are advancing racial justice and progress. In summer 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan teamed up with the NAACP in the wake of George Floyd's death. In addition, they introduced a new award to the Image Awards, the NAACP Archival Digital Civil Rights Award, which will recognize leaders at the intersection of social justice and technology. The inaugural award went to Dr. Safi Noble. I think it's safe to say that I come from a very different background from my incredible wife. Yet our lives were brought together for a reason, Prince Harry said in his remarks. We share a commitment to a life of service, a responsibility to combat injustice, and a belief that the most often overlooked are the most important to listen to. Meghan ended the Sussex's speech with a shout-out to her mum, Doria Ragland, saying, "My mom's here with us tonight, and we all feel very proud. Thank you." Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.